Hello Leo, this is your reading for March. I'm using my own tarot cards, my black and white duality tarot deck. And yeah, I have some issues with the light here. It's very bright outside, but the sun is in some kind of position where it hits against my window frame. So yeah, there are some shadows and some very bright light here mixed up. Okay. Anyway, I think you can see the most important things. I'm anyway going to explain everything to you. I feel like this reading for March, it is symbolizing something, speaking of something that might start to develop, be born during March, but it needs some time to fully blossom until this summer. We are starting the reading with the card No, and it's just a closed door. It's not only closed, it's nailed, it's completely blocked. It could be that you recently received some kind of no, you experienced some rejection, or might experience that during March, especially in the beginning of March. Or this could be some old energy that you're dragging into March, but I don't feel a lot of heaviness about it. I feel like you will be able to deal with that. We have the authenticity card next to it. It could even be that you told someone no, very bluntly, with a lot of self-confidence. And this might be something that you are thinking about during March. It could also be that someone told you no, but you didn't care about it. Like it was actually a relief that this person told you no. Maybe you were stuck in some kind of situation. For some of you, maybe a job situation. Sorry, there are a lot of sirens outside right now. I live next to a hospital. So it could be, let's say, some people, they have 2 jobs, or they are self-employed and have several people they work for, and maybe there was someone who always annoyed you, but you never really had the guts to cut this out, and then this person suddenly, says something stupid to you and cuts you out, and then you say something stupid back because actually you never liked this person. This is one thing I'm getting as well. So you take it as it resonates for you. There is just something that didn't work out. There is some kind of rejection or blockage, but I do not feel any super terrible heaviness about this. Actually, your whole reading feels quite good, and better than the other zodiac signs that I have read for. We have the Elephant card. Next to it, Compassion. I mean, we can also put it together with the Authenticity card here, and this feels quite good. Like there is something big coming in. It could be a job, but I don't feel that for many. I feel mostly it is something heart related because we have compassion here. And there is awareness and order and growth, and you can see this heart here as well. So there is something that's emotionally very fulfilling. This could be a very profound friendship, a partnership. It could be a family situation, any kind of social relationship. Doesn't matter which one. Or for many of you, I'm also getting this as something very spiritual for you, some very profound spiritual realization that will, it will not just be some kind of emotional, social love constellation, but something much more profound. The elephant is just, The card says elephant or big. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's so cold in Germany for, every year for 6 months. And by the end of the winter, I'm always starting to struggle a bit because it has been cold for such a long time and I can't take it anymore. And then I'm sneezing and coughing and, all that stuff. And now I'm losing my voice. So it's just a huge kind of compassion that's coming into your life. Some of you might even start some kind of social project on your own. And it could be a huge thing. Then we have summer growth. And I already said in the beginning, I have a feeling that whatever this is, that you either receive the idea during March and start to work on it, or it is just some kind of spiritual energy that you start to receive and develop in your energy system. And that will then establish itself deeply until summer. Of course, it could be, as I said, also for some just a relationship or a hobby, job situation, whatever it is for you. It seems like it is something very profound, something that you put your whole heart into and that will start to grow in March, and it will grow even further until summer. It could also, the summer card also makes me think that some of you might want to go on a trip during March into some area where it's a little bit warmer. Then we have awareness and order. And this is just, both of these cards by themselves are very spiritual. Both of them together are even more spiritual, especially with the elephant and the compassion. This is a very spiritual reading. There is a lot of spiritual growth for you during March that goes beyond any social constructions, or I don't know how to call it, any emotional and mental patterns. It's much deeper than that. You might have some very enlightening moments during March, and this order card also tells me that if there was some kind of friction within you, some kind of burdens, worries that didn't leave you for several months or years, there might be a solution for that coming in. For some of you externally, for most of you internally, like there's some kind of inner clarity and inner calmness to deal with things. There's some deeper spiritual understanding. It's very nice. At the bottom of the deck we have the childhood card, then comes relief, and I feel like this is just a confirmation, like you might even fulfill one of your childhood dreams with this compassion card, and the other heart and the authenticity card, that this is really your heart's desire and it's not some serious adulthood business. It is really something that keeps your inner child, the so-called inner child, alive. And with this relief card, it's just a confirmation for awareness and order, that there is something shifting within you, your perspective, your deepest and most profound inner spiritual realizations that might bring a lot of relief into several areas of your life. And now I'm going to use my Lifestyle Tarot deck. If there's something health related coming up, please do not rely on this tarot reading. Oh my god. Since yesterday I'm having problems to speak, not only in English, also in German. I mix up letters all the time. I don't know why that is. I think I'm just exhausted. Yeah, so you would rather check in with your doctor instead of relying on these cards. We have candle. My God, almost everyone has that card. So for many zodiac signs, it seems important during March. I mean, here in Germany, it is still a quite cold and dark month, at least in Berlin. So maybe this could be something that will help people. It's also a sign or a symbol of compassion. If someone dies, I'm not saying that someone around you is dying during March, but also regarding certain situations that are very present in the world at this moment, when a lot of people are dying, or maybe someone in your town or village, then people gather and light up some candles for the dead. Coffee, so this could just speak of an overconsumption of coffee. Maybe that's something that you want to reduce during March. Cardio could be very good for you during March, especially if you feel cold. And then we have poop. So poop, sometimes I see it as a metaphoric card for, that something is just stinking, but your reading feels quite positive. So maybe this poop card could just be a little bit kind of a warning that maybe during March you have to be careful with your digestive system, especially. Sorry, I'm pointing that out. But I think with the coffee card, I think when we consume too much coffee, it sometimes does something to our digestion. So maybe you want to be careful with that. Now I'm going to pull some sarcastic animal messages. And we have the spider, I make you scream. Okay, how do we that? How do we fit that in? I make you scream. Is this your energy? Maybe you will feel like, because it's a very uplifting reading, probably even regarding this first situation, if someone rejected you or fired you or whatever, that you feel like you want to provoke them, or it could be also taken in a much lighter way, that maybe in your social, maybe you just enjoy pranking people. I don't feel like anyone is making you scream, because it feels very stable here, everything. Maybe it's just a reminder to do some spring cleaning. Maybe you have some corners in your house or apartment that you haven't taken care of for a while. There's something about a spider. Of course, the spider could have a meaning for you that I'm not aware of as well. But I don't know, it just makes me feel so funny. I want to laugh. So this is not a serious or heavy energy. Could just be a small incident. Maybe there's a literal spider that will make you scream during March. And this might be a quite significant moment. Not because of the spider, but maybe you will have a realization, or it will just be some kind of sign that something is shifting for you after this incident. Then we have the hawk, I'm watching you. I have a feeling this is not your energy. And this is a completely new topic suddenly that comes into this reading. I feel like someone is watching you. Not in a negative way. The hawk could have a meaning for you, just like the spider that I'm not aware of, so you take it as it resonates. But I was getting this thing that for a few of you, this could be someone who's interested in you romantically. Then we have the raccoon. I'm a nice guy, but I destroy things without bad intentions. And is this you? Maybe you will feel a little bit clumsy during March. Maybe this is someone around you. This could be even the hawk person. Maybe someone will try to apologize to you, like, oh my God. It's not the same situation as in the beginning with the rejection. This is something else. I mean, it could be, but for many people, it's not as serious. It could even be someone that you don't really have a profound relationship with. Some kind of neighbor who in a very stressful moment ignored you or something, and now they're saying like, oh, I'm so sorry for this incident recently. I was so busy and stressed I couldn't even say hello. You know, something like that. It doesn't feel very heavy. There is someone who might watch you and want to come back to either apologize or just explain something. Even though I feel like maybe this person doesn't have to explain a lot, because I also don't feel like this is some past romantic relationship or something like this. This could be someone new or someone you spoke to 1 or 2 times on a dating platform. It is not a very well-known person to you or a very deep relationship. And this person, I feel like they didn't mean any harm or had any bad intentions. They were just a bit chaotic. And they might want to come back to you during March. Or it's you. Everything completely turned around, that you might be watching someone and maybe you expressed yourself a little bit weird in a kind of situation and now you want to explain or, you know, solve this misunderstanding. So this is something that I'm getting. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.